What's going on, you guys, and welcome back to another video. Before we get started, I'm gonna tell you right now, if you don't already subscribe to my channel, make sure you guys subscribe. Like I said in my last video, I am doing a giveaway once I hit my first 100 subscribers, which I'm still working towards, but all you gotta do is subscribe and you're possibly gonna win whatever that giveaway is. I don't know what it is yet. I haven't made up my mind on what I plan on giving away, but like I said, subscribe. First 100 subscribers, I am doing a giveaway. But let's get right into this video. So today I'm going to be talking about things I dislike in Disneyland. Okay, I've been to Disneyland pretty much all my life. I'm 25 years old, about to be 26. I can probably tell you that I've had an annual pass for over half of my lifetime at least. But I've always went to Disneyland. Disneyland is my home away from home, the place that I really love to go to. Honestly, when it comes to vacationing, that's like my place to go. Like if I have anywhere to go, that is my place to go. It's kind of a drawback because I should be planning stuff to go out of the country, travel a little more. But Disneyland is my spot, just the place I love to go to. And it's a place that I have introduced my girlfriend to, so now she loves to go to. And it just makes for an overall great time. But there are some things that I do dislike about Disneyland. Some things that I think could be different, they could change, some things they could upgrade, but let's get right into it, okay? But before we get into this video, I feel like I need to kind of change out of this apparel, get into some proper apparel since we're talking about Disneyland, so let's go ahead and do that. All right, now we are in the proper clothing to be discussing Disneyland. First topic of today of what I really don't like about Disneyland, it's gonna be the price. Now, obviously, everybody knows that the price for Disneyland is high. I understand why they're raising the prices. I understand why it's so high, but coming from a time when I know how low it was to what it is now, it's kind of getting ridiculous. Price just for everything is high. You know, it's not only the tickets to get into the park, annual pass holders, those are high as well. The prices for food, drinks, merchandise, everything is high, but it's just something you have to expect when you go to Disneyland. There's really no way around it. I mean, there's some things that you can kind of finesse, but other than that, everything's just gonna be expensive. And when you go there, you kind of expect that everything's gonna be expensive. So if this is your first time hearing anything about Disneyland, I'm gonna tell you right now, everything is expensive. Now, the next thing that I really don't like about Disneyland is for people like me who have had an annual pass for years, there really isn't a rewards program for people who have annual passes. That's one thing I really wish Disneyland would do, is they would add some type of rewards program, some points program, to where people who have annual passes can earn something. I don't care what it is. It could be as small as a pen. I don't really care, but there needs to be, in my opinion, some type of rewards program. Staying on the topic of rewards program and AP passes, there's actually a lot of things that you don't get discounts on while you're in the park as an AP member. I feel like if you have an AP pass, you should have a discount on everything in the park. You do get a discount on food and merchandise, but there's like small carts throughout the park that you actually don't get discounts on. There's other little shops like the beignet shop. If you guys ever had beignets, which are fire, you don't get discounts on those as well. Like there's a lot of different little shops and little carts that you don't get discounts on, which I think as an AP member, we should automatically get discounts on. Now, when it comes to rides, I honestly really love all the rides. There's only 3 rides that I really don't mess with for certain reasons, okay? One of the rides is the teacups. Now off the bat, I think if you've ever been in Disneyland, you understand why I don't mess with the teacups. All that spinning is a no-go for me, okay? I can't handle that spinning. I remember doing it as a kid and feeling really nauseous, and I've never done it since, you know? The next ride I really don't like is Nemo ride. Now, let me tell you about the Nemo ride. Let me tell you a little story about the Nemo ride. The Nemo ride is cool in itself. The concept of it, being on the water in a submarine, seeing Nemo and his friends playing around, going through a little story, that's very cool. But once you step inside that submarine, you are now enclosed in this small submarine, small spaces, small little seating areas, okay? And whoever's to the left or right of you or behind you, any germs they have, you will probably be getting, okay? There was one time we were in the submarine. It was me and my girlfriend, and I want to say my parents even went too. But we're in this submarine, and there's this guy sitting next to my girlfriend that's just coughing his lungs out. It's disgusting. constantly coughing, constantly sneezing. This sickly dude is enclosed in this submarine with us, just coughing and sneezing. It's just disgusting. I don't like the thought of being enclosed in something with somebody else's germ. Third ride that I enjoy. I really enjoyed it as a kid, but as I'm getting older, it's not really working out for me too well. Is the Star Tours. I really do love that ride. I love the concept of the ride. I think it's something to do with the 3D that is really messing with me, because every time I ride the ride now, I start to feel nauseous after I get off the ride. Now it could just be me. I don't know if it's an age thing. I don't know what it is. Something in my body isn't working with the 3D, so that's why I have to put that on the list of rides that I don't like. Now those are the only 3 rides I really don't like. Everything else I will ride in the park. From the little kid rides to the big kid rides, I'll ride everything. Sticking kind of on the topic of rides, some of the rides have too small seats. I actually have a time where I've actually been stuck on Space Mountain because I'm a bigger guy. Not only am I taller, but I'm a little bigger, right? I actually got stuck on the ride because I couldn't get my knees out of the roller coaster. You know what I mean? By the time we stopped, the little thing comes up and it's ready for you to get out. I couldn't get out. So they literally let everybody off except for me, pulled me forward, pushed the thing to the side, and like somehow by that time I figured out how to get out. But it was kind of embarrassing. You got all these people looking at you wondering, man, what's wrong with this guy? How come he's stuck in there? He's big, but he ain't that big. Yeah, it was embarrassing. I really didn't enjoy it. Small seats is one thing I think they could really improve on. It's gonna cost a lot of money, but they already take a lot of money. So go ahead and improve the small seats, make them a little bigger, maybe give them a little more leg room. Simple as that. Now, another thing I really dislike about Disneyland is they have sewer drains throughout the park, right? Obviously they have bathrooms there in the park, so there's gonna be sewer drains and stuff going all under. But the vents that they have throughout the park, those can kind of throw you off because you don't know if it's a sewer drain that you're by. You don't know if someone's just farting around you. And depending on where you're standing at and who's around you, most likely someone could have just farted. You know, people are it can get a little nasty sometimes, the smells in there. But you just gotta look at the positives over the negatives. You smell more good than you smell bad. But yeah, one thing I think they could improve is the sewer drains, just the placements of them. They do have them in sometimes like in some bad spots that I think that they could probably, if they could move it from that spot where you're supposed to be able to stand and enjoy, they can move from that spot and put it somewhere else. That would be better. That's just my personal opinion. The last thing I have for you guys, I really dislike grumpy workers. Now, I understand everybody's not gonna come to work and have the best attitude. You know, everybody has their own life problems. Everybody's going through something. But I feel like if I'm coming to your establishment and if I haven't done anything wrong to you personally, then respect should be given back to me if I'm giving you respect. You know what I mean? If I'm coming at you with kindness, I should only receive kindness. I try to practice that in my everyday life as well, and I feel like I do a good job at it. You know, even if life isn't going how I want it to be, respect should be given with respect. But anyways, that's gonna end today's video. Hope you guys enjoyed. Now, let me just disclaimer, I'm gonna continue to go to Disneyland. None of these things that I dislike are gonna keep me from going to Disneyland, unless the price gets too high. You know, we ain't rich out here. But other than, like I said, I'm not gonna stop going to Disneyland. I'm gonna continue to go to Disneyland. So just wanna put that out there. I am not gonna stop going to Disneyland anytime soon. But with that being said, that's the end of today's video. Like I said, if you don't already, make sure you guys subscribe to my channel. I'm doing a giveaway at 100 subscribers. So if you don't already, subscribe to the channel, and I'll see you when I see you. Peace.